Hey guys, Cosmic Mango here, your favorite mango from outer space. Hope you're all having an amazing day. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about cards you've probably never seen before. In the massive world of Magic the Gathering, there are thousands upon thousands of cards. Sometimes a lot of them fall into the obscurity, disappear within the shadows. So today we're going to be talking about cards that you've probably never seen. If you use any of these cards, let me know in the comment section below. I'll be amazed. That'd be a pretty cool thing to know as well. So without further ado, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Number 1, Wormfang Newt. As of now, it has one print and was originally printed in the year 2002. It is a nightmare salamander beast creature that costs 1 blue and 1 generic mana to cast. It has 2 power and 2 toughness and says the following. When Wormfang Newt enters the battlefield, exile a land you control. When Wormfang Newt leaves the battlefield, return the exiled card to the battlefield under its owner's control. So this is a peculiar looking card. It's not often you see a nightmare salamander, right? Wormfang Newt is generally considered to be a relatively weak card in Magic the Gathering. I suppose if you can find ways to flicker it, it may be useful in certain situations, but the card's stats and overall impact on the game are quite low compared to other options that are out there. Players looking to build a competitive deck will likely find better choices for their deck. Who knows, this card might do wonders in a landfall deck. But you can buy this card for around 30 cents, which makes it really budget friendly. Number 2. Booby Trap. As of now, has 2 prints and was originally printed in the year 2005. It's an artifact spell that costs 6 generic mana to cast, and it says the following. As Booby Trap enters the battlefield, choose a permanent and a card name other than a basic land card name. The chosen player reveals each card they draw. When the chosen player draws a card with the chosen name, sacrifice Booby Trap. If you do, Booby Trap deals 10 damage to that player. This is such an odd card. If I'm reading it correctly, this can make a person draw out their whole deck, right? Which could lead to some really interesting combos and perhaps win conditions? Let me know if I'm wrong about that. Booby Trap is a niche card in MTG, as it can be wonderful in certain situations, but requires specific deck construction to maximize its potential. It can be useful for controlling your opponent's actions and punishing them for certain decisions, but it may not always be the most reliable card to include in a deck. Ultimately, whether Booby Trap is a good card for you will depend on your playstyle and your deck strategy. And yeah, 6 mana is a hefty price these days for an artifact, but if you can find a way to utilize this card, why not? You can buy this card for around 40 cents. Number 3, Guided Passage. As of now has 4 prints and was originally printed in the year 2001. It's a sorcery spell that costs 1 red, 1 blue and 1 green mana to cast, and it says the following. Reveal the cards in your library. An opponent chooses from among them a creature card, a land card, a non-creature and a non-land card. You put the chosen cards in your hand, then shuffle. Okay, Guided Passage is a card from the Magic the Gathering expansion set Apocalypse. While it can be a fun and unique card to play with, it is generally not considered to be highly competitive or a powerful card in most formats. It can be effective in certain casual decks or multiplayer games, but there are typically better options available for more competitive constructed formats. Ultimately, whether Guided Passage is good in Magic the Gathering will depend on the context in which it's being played and the specific deck and strategy that it's being used for. You can buy this card for around 50 cents. Hey guys, quick little break here to talk about Paramount Designs. They make amazing playmats for Magic the Gathering and any other card game that you're interested in. I have a special coupon, special offer code that you can collect in my YouTube description below. Really easy, scroll down to the description, click the link and you're gonna get like a 15% discount on your next order from Paramount Designs. Highly recommend doing it. These designs are super durable and they have amazing artwork. There's loads of stuff you can pick from. Great stuff. So yeah, check them out. Let's go back to the video. Number 4, Gravestorm. As of now has 1 print and was originally printed in the year 2001. It is an enchantment spell that costs 3 black mana to cast and says the following. At the beginning of your upkeep, target opponent may exile a card from their graveyard. If that player doesn't, you may draw a card. Okay, I really like the look of this card and feel like it can perhaps net you a whole bunch of cards over the game, especially in the Commander format. All you really have to do is pick the person who has no cards in their graveyard on your upkeep, and you're going to net yourself a card. It's pretty neat, and that's why I think it's better in the Commander format, where you're usually playing against more opponents, making this way better. You can even utilize Gravestorm to slowly drain out an opponent's graveyard, which can help against many graveyard recursion decks that are out there. This enchantment looks mega fun to play, and I may pick a few up to put into my black decks. It looks really good. You can buy this card for around $3.50. Number 5, the final card on my list, Riding the Dilu Horse. As of now, it has one print, and it was originally printed in the year 1999, making it the oldest card on my list today. It's a sorcery spell that costs 1 green and 2 generic mana to cast, and says the following. Target creature gets +2/+2 and gains horsemanship. It can't be blocked except by creatures with horsemanship. This effect lasts indefinitely. This is by no means an OP card, but I feel like it could perhaps have its moments. Horsemanship pretty much means your creature becomes unblockable, yeah? And that +2/+2 buff is pretty neat as well. Instant speed would make it way better, but I still can see this card having its moments. However, it does cost around $200 to buy, so it is a little bit out of my budget. So it's very likely I'm not picking any of these up anytime soon. Anyway, yeah, interesting card. Very different. Okay, we've arrived to the end of the video. What do you think of the cards I've chosen? Do you play any of these cards? If you do, I'd be really interested to know why and how. How do you utilize these cards in your deck? Do you think they're good? Do you have any obscure cards that people have probably never seen before that you'd like to share? I want to make this into a series, so if you can give me more cards to talk about, that'd be amazing. I always like reading your comments, and I always try my best to answer them all. I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, check out the 2 other videos that should have popped up on the screen. Please drop a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to hit that notification bell to keep updated for more of my future Commander content. Thanks for watching, everyone, and as always, take care and goodbye.